Hi everyone. So endgame is one of my biggest weaknesses at the moment. So I'm just gonna review lots of kids in endgame from this game right here. And I hope you enjoy it and I hope you learn a lot. So let's get into it. Starting with me, I placed top 19. This is definitely not a loadout where we should be getting a top 19. So now I can just watch a load of from this teams and I can learn loads. Scouting. Kinda looking for a kill on the teams near us, but we don't really need it. Just waiting. Getting ready to go to dead side. It's good doing that. But it didn't pull this way, of course. It pulled back. Over here. So I think this is one of the zones. You kinda wanna go instantly. But it's above water. So if you do go instantly, you're gonna have to build up always. You always have to build up. But I do think it's better to go now. It's better to go sooner than later. Like the faster you do the rotate, the better. No one gets in front of you. The rotate's just easier. Instead we wait. On 7 zone, I kind of have a habit of like being one of the last teams to go. I think it works in really low level lobbies, but like in more stack lobbies, it just doesn't work because they just spray, which gets get lobbied as we come in. Here, this is one of the zones where you want to be high, definitely, always in 7th zone. Like so, we build up, and I think this is a correct play in this situation. Want to connect? See if it can get to me. And as I say, we die we're the next 5 teams to die. We definitely should not be one of the 5 teams to die. Here it's like good that we're looking for a refresh because we kind of need it. We have what 2k, only 2k mats. We could have 3k. We want to get as many as possible, but we're not chasing it through, not chasing anyone because that will make us shambles. Here, I don't like going instantly to these. I wouldn't go instantly to this zone because obviously there. If it did pull far, I would go insta. Have to go instantly on max pulls. My mats and drop wood. So, I'm gonna go. We're trying to stay on a high layer here. Perfect layer would go. Well, unfortunately, I hit him midair. Ideally, now I have to get my teammate to lead, even though I'm near gel. He should go on a high layer. Nice, we're chilling here. But then I don't know why he went down here. We should have just stayed up. Don't know why he went down. Just literally stay up. And now, and I go follow him, I think. Oh. No, I don't. Okay, I don't. Then, we're kind of, because we like, wait, no. So good I get here. But then we have we're lacking awareness right here of how these kids are here. How they take our wall. You see they take it? And so what we should have done, be more aware of these kids because we know they were already there boxed up. And we were like boxing up next to them but later. So we should have either ran further away from them or stayed on this layer. Going up here was a good play. But if we'd done it, we should have gone up one more. Or down. I don't think down is the right play. Up is better, because then it's easier for rotate, easier to see. But then now they take our wall. Teammate dies. No, he doesn't get 1 HP. And he messes up the edit, unfortunately. Now he falls full low. Kind of panicking. Now I have to get to him. Difficult. But what went wrong there? The reason it went wrong was because we went right next to a team who already had that layer claimed. Had the area claimed. We should not have gone next to them. Honestly, and then I now throw a shockwave in the box to try and run, and then I get pumped from behind. See? I got pumped from actually. Where do I go? Oh, these kids, okay. Go back a tad bit. Okay, so what should I have done? Running through this? We do not know where any kids are in this. I have a good idea. Okay, so there's kids here. A bit risky to run along that wall. We kind of had to go up. We couldn't. I mean, we could have done. Could have not, or we could have broken through here. We didn't really know what was the other side of this wall. Couldn't see. But then also again, we have a good idea. But what we can see. I can see there's no one here right now. But I still should have blocked it off, because there could have been someone came from Storm. And funnily enough, there is. And it's unfortunate we're slow, but because that wasn't even the main issue. The main issue of this game was landing right next to those kids who already had the layer claims, and then and then staying on the layer, and then staying on the layer. If you don't block our back here, going up is fine. Decent position, but he could easily get looked at by height. You see right here. Very risky, in fact. All height has to do is just stand here and spray that. And he's dead. Yep, he's got 4 by height. Luckily they leave him. I don't know what he's doing. Okay, he just messed up. So, the main mistake from us there is staying on that layer when those kids claimed it. We should have gone up one. I'm gonna go back and find another team. Some random team. I'll watch a team on this max pool. We could do this team. Okay. Jilki. Oh. Alright, so it's timing. Let's see what their timing is. It looks like a good timing from here. So we can see these kids busy. They hear a lot of shocking around them and a lot of fighting. The kids aren't probably gonna play or gonna shoot them. And they have a free timing. They scouted and they made sure kids around them were busy. It's a very good play. Now they kinda sold by going down. Okay, they build back up. But if they're like, let's see. Alright, so they're here. They did kind of run through the water. They came on here. I think what they could have done, because they don't want to like run on this tarp here, because it's kids. They could have run, like, bunny hopped off these cones, because they're going that fast. Yeah, and then built up off here, gone in a bit. They want to be higher. Still pretty low, but it is fine. His teammate's going to want to get to him now. Yeah, he's sold now by going low, like full, and they get a lucky refresh. Next space, that's good. Now they're going to want to build up. They should be building up right here. They pulled a nice zone as well. There, yeah. And now if they were on a higher layer, like I said they should have been before, would be above that wood, wouldn't it? Let's see it. I think they'd be on kind of the same layer as these kids, of this Brad Booker kid. Yeah, okay. They'd be on a way high layer, like the same layer as these kids. Or maybe one low, but like they'd be about here. I think it would be about here. No, about here. I mean, it's difficult because it's kids, but they can still stay on the high layer, go forward, go front, top a bit to here, and make it easier for themselves. You see us? We're on a high layer. Going here is good. I like this play. Make it easy for themselves. You know, have a good position. Tarping here isn't a bad play. It also ain't good because they're using a lot of mats. Going up, which is good. Never mind. Alright, they don't want to run through these builds. They can see these are fresh builds, and they don't want to run on it. This is very good by them so far. Just staying front side. I would like them to go a bit. They should be going higher. They want to run up here, yeah. Run up higher. And then he runs on their tarp and dies, yeah. So mistake was staying on the too low layer. Where is he? He is here. So the mistake, they played good, kinda. Not really actually. But they went through here, they're chilling. But they should have been going up sooner. They wanted to go up sooner here, and so then they can shock to a high layer. So being down here it's not good, just not bad because they have a full tarp claimed area. But now they want to be going up and shocking in onto a high layer right here. His teammate, and now this guy's the solo clutch. Let's see what he does. That's cool. Well, that was risky. Running on. Very lucky. Kinda getting lucky right here. He's gonna want to leave this team. At least get a body. No, never mind. Not gonna do that. Shock forward is good. But unfortunately he landed on a low layer in the water. Which is bad. Because now it's gonna be very congested and hard for him to get up. Go for that. Shouldn't. He shouldn't have gone for that because he didn't have the walls claimed around it and it wasn't safe. Yeah. GG. So the main mistake there was being on the too low layer and then running on the kids' builds to get it, and they got edited on. Let's see, this guy. Yeah, this team looks good. Oh yeah, this is that team, yeah, I remember. No, I don't want to watch this team. Alot. Let's see. Right, so pretty shambles there. Had a bit of mid game. Or bad, not bad mid game. Probably bad. Previous zones. They should be going for that. They need it. Like only 86 builds and no heals. Let's see what they'd get from that. Minis and a chug jug. And then also extra mats. Are they gonna go for it? Yeah, well now they go. when the other kids have gone for it. Like they needed it, so they should have gone instantly. And made it more safe for themselves. Raps, yeah, GG. They should have gone for that, but as soon as it happened. And like built way more. Like he just didn't build it, he didn't cover his angles enough. Build enough, so he died. Now I can watch this guy. Okay, and luckily get the res off. Can't go for that. We need it. But we have to fight for it, yeah. Alright, that was pretty bad. Should have looked to make sure. Didn't want to hit his head there. I mean, it's not bad at all. They have a load of shockwaves. They have a lot of shockwaves, it don't really matter. Now we're on a high layer, they can literally just pause here and shock in again on a high layer. Front side. Like, I don't think running good here ain't very good. Kind of slow to get in. But unlike the other team we watched, they are on a high layer. Like, a high layer with pretty much no one around them, kinda. This is the closest team, which is below them. So he ain't really getting blocked off or anything. That's good. Let's see what happens here. I don't know, I missed that. Dang it. I want to see what happens here. I just get a bit too far. Oh, I'll just watch it from here like this. Okay, so you got the chug jug. They should have probably shocked. They should have shocked there. So they should be more aware here. They're here, but they know there's kids here. I think these are the kids that like mess them up or something. I think it's them, or it's these. No, it's these guys. They should be more aware here, because they know there's kids around. They know these kids are here, and they got to be more aware in these zones. Okay, so he's got a weak wall and he didn't double layer it. You see here, right here? Never mind. So they didn't get. It was not. They were pretty aware. They didn't die because of awareness. Right? Right, so now he's just reset that wall. This wall is 1 HP. This wall and cone is very weak now. Not difficult for him to spray through, is it? I reckon he's gonna get sprayed through now. Yeah, so this wall still isn't full HP. Now it's weak. And okay, so he's insta edited and reset and isn't aware because of that. Now he's dropped onto their wall. So like, what is bad here is that like insta editing and insta resetting without awareness. If he was more aware, then it would have been fine. But he wasn't aware, so he's like getting sprayed and chopped and damaged. Let's see POV. Chop onto their wall. So lucky they missed. And now he's healing while they're getting lobbied. Okay, that's interesting. The whole team, they're getting jumped now, I think. Are they? No, they're not. So he's trying to hold while this guy's popping a mini. Wow. Okay, so why is he healing here? Literally, what he's got to do? Just make space. Getting sprayed. This guy's holding so he can make space. He should be placing a ramp as well outside. And they're sitting in a 1-by-1 getting sprayed. And while this guy's healing. Like, he's just gotta make... Here they gotta use metal, I think. I think they need to use metal. I'm not sure if they have it. Let's see. But... They'll now, because they didn't make that extra space, are now panicking. Yeah, okay, they don't have hard. They should have made... anyways, regardless, they should have made extra space. If they can't use metal. And we're getting full sprayed. I'm really lucky. This game's cooked. GG. Okay, solo shocking's good. They have so many shocks. I like this. Just easily land. Good landing together. That's very good following by this guy. I'm gonna watch him because he's the IGL. I really like this play. Now I need to look for a refresh, like someone. So they have nothing. This guy, they see him, he's healing. They see this guy's running on the wall. Okay. And now I can see this is a weak wall with someone healing in it. And you could go for that. Because like the thing with refreshes, the more you try, the more you're gonna get. It's just like guaranteed. Like if you don't try, you're not gonna get any refreshes. Like they don't just come to you. You have to actually like go for them. Yeah, Chocolate Box, I like this play. If this guy's a solo in wood, and it's solo in wood, right? What's a solo in wood? That means he's weak and he shambles. So it's quite an easy kill. So if you guys both jumped in the box, it might not work because it's like they're only 125 health in total. But they need to go for it because they can't really do anything in this game. They should have gone for that guy. Like, they have 20 mats, no HP. They better gone for that guy, they've got a full chug jug and minis, it's like... And they'll be chilling. Drop mats? Yeah, yes. So... Okay. Yeah, and he just doesn't block his back for some reason. He's chasing into a duo's box. Right, who should I watch? Let's see. What's this Leon guy? Maybe he's like, okay, I won't watch these guys. Is it looking? Scouting the rotate? Good. Actually, he's got a very good pull. Look, yeah, he's got a good pull. I think he's a pink team. Yeah, he's a pink team. Now they can kind of go late and just shock in. Well, no, I don't think actually no, going late there bad. Sorry guys, that's wrong. Going late bad. You want to go early as possible. The hit now they can claim space. I still think they should be going. They should definitely be going higher, like a few layers above this, a few layers above where they are. So going late is really bad. As you can see, like we should be going now. Like it's a good timing now, and we want to go earlier, so we can like claim a layer. It did work for us there, but not now. And he gets dropped into the box, and I guess he's unaware. Let's see. Okay, am I stupid? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright. This is like they should be higher. And then okay. He's basically what? He's just like committed suicide, I guess. Editing himself into their box. Okay. Oh yeah, GG. I ain't gonna watch this solo clip. So, main points of that game should have been higher. I don't even know. Probably just messed up mechanics, I guess. Why did he edit that? I wonder. I don't know. And watch, maybe. Team looks good. Yep, going like that. Stay. Blocking back, yes, good. Ooh, underbuilding there a bit. They got sprayed so much. Now he's holding. Should definitely drop minis there. But he doesn't, so. They did pull. They should be able to, and if they're gonna like try and tarp it in, like this, tarp into zone, they're gonna want to do it upwards. They're gonna go on upwards and do it like that. See how I just moved my mouse? I'm a solo. I'm a solo. This guy added me up. Nice, looking for a refresh. Good, coming up. I didn't even look for it, I think it just came to them and they were ready to get it. But you can see how they went in late. went in late. So now I have to stay on this low layer. If it pulled like far, like they're either gonna have to tarp out this way. Okay, and he just hasn't placed the wall. Okay, 200. If it pulls this way, they're gonna have to tarp out this way, and then they're gonna shock. Luckily, they did pull back, so now I have all this space. They can like, I don't know, go up, and then they can shockwave on a highlight after. Very lucky this game. Unaware right here. They wanna block the back of their tarp. If you look at this, here, I haven't blocked it at all. Like a shambles team or any team really, come in the back of his tarp, crouch up, and boom, the game's over. Just like that. So they get in frontside here. I like this, but again, they probably should have shocked on a high layer. Like, they have 12 shockwaves. I reckon, I bet they're gonna die while having 9 shockwaves as a team. Like, shockwaving on a high layer? Well, let's find their boxes first. Like you say, they were here. Think, right? Yes, so they were here. Shut that down. So the boxes are here. What they can do, they can build a box out here, and shockwave out of a cone, and land like here. But then that is a risky play, because this, especially height, the way height is positioned, can spray them out after. Or not spray them out the air. But they kind of were in a position where if rotate was going to be hard regardless. But they did make it kind of easy, but I think it was only easy because the lobby they're in is not very good. Not getting punished for their mistakes. Because they should have been on a higher layer here. Like, build forward and up. Because, like, they were boxed here, and they should have built forward and up. So on a high layer. And when this zone pulls, they can shock from that layer, run along here. Maybe pause again here, and then shock again to like up here, a high layer. And that might not be necessary. It could have just gone here and ramped up. You know, they're like kind of situational. But they should have been on the high layer earlier. The rotate would have been better for them. Side. It's pretty good. They don't want to go any lower. They want to stay on this layer, and they can shock in eventually. Now they just like shockwave tired edit frontside. Alright. But they're running, like they're wasting so much time and it's so risky. Like, you see all these kids' walls that they're running on. Where are we? Let's see. So they ran here, okay? They're here. They should just tire at it. They should have got ready to tire at it. Now they're running literally on the walls of this kid. Like, you're so lucky. They're running on the walls of this kid as well. And these kids just have to look down. They're getting sprayed. Like, that is so bad. You can tell how bad this lobby is. And then, okay, blocks his teammate off. Layering up here is good because you can see how congested all of this is. I want to get off that congestion. Do you want to try and, in an endgame, the most important thing is to be on a high layer and an uncongested one. Like, okay, so you could say, a position like this on this side of zone is like right on the water is good because it's like unconned area, no one there. But then again, that's not good because you're likely to get sprayed because like you're the only one down here, and also it's a harder rotate. Like if you have to go back this way, for example, you're gonna have to swim or build across the water. Building across the water is not nice. So you want to always be on a high and try aim for an uncongested layer, like they are right here. And he's just not going up to his teammate who's in a better layer than him. And this guy's... well, it was a good layer until he was unaware. So, Twixy, let's see what happens here. Okay, now they should have shocked. Like, if they'd have shocked here, it would have been so much easier. And they could have landed up here and ramped up a bit. If they'd have shocked. They choose to run. Which is bad. Okay, and it was an uncongested layer. Yeah, so he's here. It was on con, first place. And this duo came. They're literally on his wall and he hasn't noticed. Like, I don't think he's noticed. Yeah. Now he's got his builds out. Like, he was unaware. And when they started getting... this layer was good first because he was a solo. But now, as all these kids should ramp up. She should go up again. Or get to his teammate. But this is also bad by Sticks because... with his teammate, they're on a different layer. And now, all those kids came, this is still like the two worst layers, I would say. Unless you're frontside. It's just like he's unaware, but mostly unaware. Yeah. On a bad layer. I thought I died there. Okay, he can always... yeah, I like this. Okay, so they kind of claimed, kind of ran through where kids weren't, sort of. I think they should run frontside now. Yeah. Well, not run. Now we just have to stay frontside. I think they honestly can tarp now. Start tarping. Yeah, I like what they do here, that's very good. Staying frontside together, I like this. Temp zone, pretty good. I want to go up now. Trying to fight for this layer, fight for low ground. I think it's a pretty good play. Like, taking low ground a lot is situational awareness, like... I think taking low ground is best if it's free. Like, I don't really think you wanna fight for it, but you also don't want to fight for it. Now they look how free it is for them. Although it's pulling up here, they should definitely elevate now, and they can tarp above, and then they can take low ground if it pulls like down here, because no one's gonna be here, and it pulls down, so it's easier. Pulls back, so they can just use their old tarp now. Does not pull back. Okay, not really. Sort of. Sticks, this one should lead. Just tarp forward. Don't know why they're waiting. Okay, that was kind of questionable. Like, instead of just like tarping and going frontside, like jump into line of sight near kids and stuff. Now Top's been taken. Like, we had such a free area. If I'd have just tarp front, if I'd have just moved their ass and got front so soon. Okay, nice. Looking for a refresh. It's good. Now I've got to place cones because you can't build floors on water. And now because they're on low ground, all the refreshes will come to them. Yeah, we don't have parts now. Yeah, I'm watching Kirko, guys. I'm gonna go up. Yeah, I like this play. Can't really play on low ground here. You mean you can't really win the final 1v1 low ground? Yeah, and he's lost the game. GG's. These guys won. Congratulations, Jerry. 1, 2, 3. Double spraying's good. Yeah, okay. Rip love pipe. Glitch. Good. Yeah, he said it. Rip. Don't go for that. I think these guys go for it then. Yeah, and he just didn't block at angles. That's like I'm saying earlier. Didn't block it, and he didn't go for it instantly. Now he gets sprayed. Actually, no. Now I'm seeing this. I don't think he should have gone for that. I think with exit Alex, they needed to go for it, but he as a solo shouldn't have gone for it. They should have gone instantly as soon as it happened together, and they could have full tarp for it. But then it's probably a bit risky. It's probably very risky because now these kids are getting sprayed. Optate. They just have to make space. If they make space on it, they're fine, I guess. Yeah. Get keys. Okay, so what the Just Alex kids should have done, I've like thought about it, and I think I've got a conclusion. What the Just Alex kids should have done, they stay on a high layer. Not what am I on about? They full tarp to it together, and if they start, and then when it just makes so much space on it. I think they can go for that. Yeah, it's very greedy to go for that. Maybe not actually. 45 map. I think this guy's the IGL. What they're gonna do? I reckon they're gonna land on a high layer. Yep, see? It's a lovely Fortnite right here. See? Perfect. High layer. Making space when they feel like they're getting pressured or congested or like... Oh, something like that. Good. And NSC height's free. Nice. In 8 zone, it might be a bit early, but then it's also not that bad. It's not bad at all. Okay, and I've just left that open. What am I doing? Taking height this early if you've got mats, if you've got enough mats and it's free, it's a pretty good play. Need to be able to, that's enough to hold it as long as they don't get fought for it. They can shockwave front to a high layer. When it opens, now what we're gonna do is I reckon when it opens, shockwave up on kids and they'll just ramp up. Personally, I would have done that later. Okay, I like that connection play, but you see, he connected. I don't really see the point of that connection, honestly. Like, things. My Fortnite's just like bugged or something. Alright. I don't really see the point in this connection right here. Ah, okay, I thought it was way lower. No, so I do think it's worth it, yeah. Now, this, like, single cone can hold up if it sprays. But these ramps are, like, bad. This is easy. Somehow they don't get chucked. Like, someone should look at that. I should look at that. I can't really. Because these kids, obviously. You know what happened at the start. They connect more. Very bad. Still, someone can just spray out that ramp and the whole game is pretty much gone. Let's see what this kid does. Does he connect? No. So he can still get sprayed out. Very easy. Someone just looks up. Their game's over. Dude. Oh. Now I just gotta literally spam pressure and spray kids. Okay, so they do get fought. Let's see. Were they unaware or anything, or is it just because? Nah, I don't think they could have really prevented that. I think, yeah, I don't really think they could have. Just get sprayed on. Need to be a tad bit more aware. And they can go back on this and chop. I honestly think they should do that. Stand back on here and edit the cone out, because that's the only point of connection. Okay, now that guy just goes off. Never mind. They will just have to go a bit higher to scare him off. See what they do when they get fought for height. They keep building up. And anything special? No, but they don't want to give that. You see, they're high. Staying high. If you get fought, stay high. Pretty much what I've just seen right here. I'm gonna shock front side, shock on, land on that, old builds, GG, the game, nice. Alright, this is like the best possible situation for them. And just keep spraying. There's a lot of solos right here. 9. No. No, definitely not. 8 solos right. No. Let me find out. There's 7 solos right now. The way to do it is you get this the number of teams. Times that by 2, or if it's in squads, times it by 4, or in trios, times it by 3. And then you get 18 in total. You do 9 times 2, and then take away 12, which is how many players, and you get 6 solos. I got 4 solos. Wait. Yeah, 4 solos. Okay, bit bad communication. Shockwave his teammate into storm. No whites and no shockwaves. Hello. Okay, and a kid's in his box. But he has no builds. This kid did have builds. This kid had builds. And the guy Crocs who killed him didn't. he won that fight because he was healthier. So in endgame, if you have no mats, it'd be better to have no mats and full HP. So use your mats to be safe. So like you gotta use your mats to be safe, not take damage, etc. Instead of having like 300 mats and only 100 HP. So if you're 200 HP, you can force a 50-50 and like have a good chance of winning it. You pick an unaware person. But 100, like, they just realise you're there after you pump them, and then like they can hit you easy. So you wanna use your mats to stay healthy instead of like sacrificing your heals and stuff for mats. That means heals are more important than mats in endgame. Like fine balance, but if you take way too much damage, like yeah. If you take way too much damage, then it's just not good. If you take way too little damage, that's perfect. I don't know why I said like it's a bad thing. Okay, yeah, they win the game. GG. I swear I've played this guy before in Tokens. I'm going for a bad refresh right there. Let's see. There's a max pull. I swear it, like they're going within the first 10 seconds. They could have probably gone a bit insta and probably should have. They probably should have gone as soon as zone pulled. Bit greedy looking. I like this play. Rotating through the dead side instead of congested side. This might have been the best, one of the best plays of the whole game, of the whole lobby. So rotating in the dead side, it's very good. I like this a lot. So I can now have a free rotate to curl in like that. I get here. I would say this this kid get to his teammate and like they can just shock in later from Brad Booker, where Brad Booker is, if they go up one more. Shock in later. So I want to rotate around dead side if you can. Now I think they're in a worse position to shockwave from. Yeah. Yeah, now they're gonna get blocked by this wall. You can get blocked by this wall easy. And these kids as well. I'm gonna be up here and boom. Now they're way closer to these kids, they have a wall in front. These kids can more easily shoot. Now would be the best timing I think this zone. It's like for them when these kids go. Like after these kids go, they have to go instantly. Watch this guy because he looks like the OGL. Okay, the cone, no, the tile but here, way better. It's harder to get shot. We didn't get a very good shot with here, but going up, yeah. You see, I love this play. really good play right here. But unfortunate, they get sprayed. And they hit their tops on the cone when they did it, so they didn't go as far forward and had to kind of run. But going up here, very good. So far, they've made not many mistakes, except then when he just sprint jumped in the open, not really blocking his tops. That's the only bad thing. In this situation, I think the best play right now, because no one's in front of them, they just have to they just wait like a little bit until zone's a bit more back, and then they can go. And within the next 5 seconds, I reckon they go. You should go. Yep. Yeah, you see, now we're on a high. Now I think I think the best play, going up here and ramping up. Okay, so he could be a bit higher. It's the only thing I'd say different. I'd say to do different here. It's good timing. I like the timing. Bradbury. They landed. If he lands like up here, he ramps up, and he's chilling. Maybe he might get sprayed by height, but height is like someone else should look at height. They should be looking at height, I reckon. They have really good mats. Yeah, they're good mats. Or they're good enough mats compared to these guys. Yep. And these guys are in wood anyway, so. Just want to be a higher uncon layer here. Okay. Yeah, you see? They should have been higher, like I said. Like above this team. Now here, you can see all these kids around them, right? Okay. So, sorry, I forgot. So I have to reply to that. Like ramp up here, be unconned, and all of these kids around is like extremely conned. So these kids can shoot them. These kids could shoot them. Oh no, okay, never mind. This is good. Yeah, this is like they chose the one spot to be where these kids were. Now they could either be higher or just tarp forward instead of staying there. If he gets out so he can rest. Yeah, that's good. You always want, like, when you're dead, you just, instead of staying still, just follow your teammate, you know? What the hell happened there? Right, as I said earlier, just right before the server lag. I see this. They want to go to here. Fine now. Now he's gonna want to jump up really and like ramp up really high. Instead of staying here, where he does, they can easily get their top smacked on. They can see it unaware, right? Like they've just left it single and they're fresh built. Like there's a fresh built box. Brad Booker guy should see that. And he should also tell his teammate that. And then yeah, get in the box. Okay, and this. Okay, so that's bad. Congested area. That's bad. Get out. Try and crawl to his teammate. Res. Let his teammate in. Probably reset this ramp. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, on their wall pretty much, running on it. Don't want to do that. Don't want to run off his walls. Yeah, now he's on their wall again. So, a mistake from this team. I ain't gonna watch. Probably not gonna watch. Actually, yeah, I can watch. A mistake right there from this team is being on too low layer, too low congested layer. You know. So then get sprayed and looked at and fought by kids, and they were unaware. But mostly the low layer or not. But it's not. Yeah, I don't know. I cannot speak. So it's mostly the layer, like a very conned layer and a very conned area. I would jump in. Like he needs this, and he can tell it's a solo. Like he'd get jug and mats and heals. He jumps in maybe a tad bit late, and so he should have. If he'd have jumped in sooner, this guy would have been unaware. Slays would have been unaware. He wouldn't be ready. Now he is ready. Oh my god! And okay. So he whiffed, but so he jumped in. If he'd have jumped in sooner, then yeah, it would have been fine. Thank you for watching, everyone. I hope you learned a lot, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.